Ruto's regime is stealing from this country and plundering it into the ditches. This is a confession from Senator Onyonka on how SHA money is being stolen. Listen to him.
In fact, I want to testify on this radio show here that the gentleman who's called Apiero met with me in Dubai by purely coincidence. Because I have an uncle who works there, and we went to a place called Arabian Nights. There's a club there. I was sitting having soda with him, and the guy walks in and he hears us speaking Swahili, and he walks over and said, "You two guys look like you're from Kenya." I said, "Yes, we do." And he looked at me and said, "Oh, you look familiar." I said, "Yes, I do not know whether you know me." He said, "You're from Kenya and you're a minister or something?" I said, "No, I'm a senator." He said, "You're the one who was talking about SHA." I said, "Yes." He said, "I'm the one." I said, "You're the one who is stealing the money." "Yes, we love stealing your money."
Yo.
But the crooks have already kicked me out. Now they're no longer with me. In a club.
He said, "We love stealing
your money." Yes. Another witness, my uncle looked at me and said, "That's your country, boss." And there's not a shabby guy I was with. He's one of the guys who works in one top position. He's just retired in HSBC Bank.
Onyonka, you know they will come for us to ask us whether this is the actual truth.
I swear by the name of God and the Bible. I can't create that story. Why should I?
If you see a man swearing by the name of the Almighty, this is no joke. It means it is a first-hand experience that Senator Onyonka had, and it is the reality that our SHA money, SHA contributions are being stolen. And for your information, do you know the persons managing SHA are not even in Kenya? As Onyonka alleges about the issues that happened in Dubai, the escapade he went through, so is the office of the persons of the company managing SHA. And that is how our funds are being stolen. Now, not stopping from there, the capitation money that should be given to schools. We have ghost hospitals, we have ghost schools whose these monies are being allocated to. At the end of the day, they are nowhere to be seen but into the pockets of the proprietors. But not even the DCI can touch them. Listen to Onyonka on this second dossier.
The money that you're talking about, capitation money not going to schools, there's nothing. These guys have set up fake secondary schools where money is being transferred to. Those schools don't exist, but their accounts exist. The money is withdrawn from those accounts. And you're told there is no money for capitation. Why? Because the government can't raise revenue. Hell no. East and Central African country economies effectively run the military, pay your teachers, pay your doctors and nurses for all the 6 countries. That's what your budget is.
My friend, that's where I'm stuck at.
So you don't even
What is happening?
You don't need taxes. We have enough money. Kibaki ran the country when his budget was how much? 906 billion.
And he was fine.
And he was fine. When he left us a debt of 1.2 trillion. Guess what? Uhuru at least took that money, 5 trillion, in 10 years. Ruto has done, we are at 14 point something trillion, which means he has increased 7 trillion in 4 years. It means he's actually getting the country into debt of 1.5 trillion per year. And he's busy telling me I can't pay my debt as a country.
The statistics that Onyonka gave are shocking to me. If in the whole 10 years, Kibaki used 1.2 trillion in debt, Uhuru Kenyatta did 5 trillion in 10 years, and now William Samoei Ruto, 7, or could I say 14 trillion? Like, it will be 14 if we do 2 years, but now 7 as per now, meaning for the 4 years 1.5 trillion. It doesn't make sense, and most of it is being plundered. the country is being stolen from. Remember, at some point in this podcast, I did ask Mr. or President Ruto, how much enough is enough? Where are you taking all this money to? Why so much theft, even without a second thought? Where is your remorse to Kenyans? Today, those same questions are the ones that Senator Onyonka is asking. Listen to his last clip of his.
Why is the president looking for so much money? Why does he want to own everything? He wants to own the country. And yet, what we want him to do is just to administer our country. Kama mtu ambaye umepatia mbuzi, unamwambia chinja hiyo mbuzi, tuna wageni. Lakini kama damu inamwagikia yeye kwa miguu, ni sawa. Lakini yeye anakula kichwa, mgongo, tail, matumbo, alafu na kuachia skin na kamba. What does he want us to do?
So in the next 10 years,
you look at how much money they're making. I mean, how do you lose 12-13 billion out of the payment system?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, they actually justified it.
Yes.
They said it had not come in yet. It was there. It had not checked in. But the minute it did, everybody kept quiet.
Why did the Auditor General pronounce himself? And who told the president that he needed to come in and intervene to talk about it? Why didn't he refer the matter to DCI or EFCC?
As it should.
As it should, because they're independent outfits. So that they can then give an official. But he jumped in. Why? Because he knows those are monies they are colliding. Him, his friends. If you see some of the things these people do here, and we start running on them, you'll think we are mad.
You know, Ruto is trying to make Kenyans look like illiterate. When the Auditor General comes and says that 7 trillion or 1.4 trillion is missing from the e-citizen, you want to say that she is crazy? No, she isn't. It has taken her time to do audit and to realize that certain monies are missing. Let us take it from a typical M-Pesa transaction. Yes, sometimes the network could be hanging, but trust me, it won't take 24 hours, more than 24 hours, for your money to reflect. So in this case, the president is trying to tell us, the people made payment. It was reflecting that the payment has been made, but the monies had not reached the accounts. I mean, even if we are not tech-savvy people, that is not a lie you can give us. And the same question that Onyonka is asking, why have the president respond to this? Why not have the administrative channels that have been tasked with these responsibilities to handle the situation? Theft is theft. There is no way of sugarcoating it. And Kenyans, sometimes I do say, we are not exhausted, we are not tired. The day that we are going to be tired, the day that we are going to be exhausted, we are not even going to sleep another day or wait for the elections, because we shall be feeling the weight. I hear some nationals say that this does not concern us. Trust me, when fuel prices are going up, when the economy is dwindling, even you who thinks that you are not part of this, you are concerned. This concerns you in every aspect. It's a matter of time. When you say that politics is not your cup of tea, but remember, it is these politics that shape policies that again affect how you are governed as a people, affect the economy, affect your daily life. So whether you like it or not, you are deeply immersed into these politics, whether it's a monster or not. It depends on how the players are playing the card. What's your take? Give me your thought in the comment section below. If you're watching from my YouTube channel and you love content of this nature, kindly subscribe and press the notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Dub Radio. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dub Radio ndio mpango mzima.